Hi, and thanks so much for joining me for this luxury beauty haul. If you'd like to see that, please keep watching. Some things I've purchased, some things are PR. Let's go ahead and get started. As you may know, I do a one palette, one blush, one lip Chanel video every month. I was so impressed with the last palette I picked up that I picked up another palette in that same series. I picked up 226 Tissé Rivoli, and this one is because of your suggestions. So when I asked what other ones I should pick up, this one came up quite a bit. So I'm excited for this. I do like more cool tones, it seems, lately. Typically, I've been drawn to more warm palettes, but now I'm loving cool palettes and also more sheer palettes. So we're gonna see how this works. I also picked up this lip now that I'm looking at, though it looks a little bit light for me. So we're going to see how it works because I love Endless Pink so much. I picked up Darling Pink, but I'm a little bit afraid this is gonna be too light. However, this formula is the only one that can neutralize my lip color in order to see the real color. So that's why I like these, and that's why I thought maybe something a little lighter would work, but this might be a little bit too light, we'll see. But I do love that formula. I do have one of them on right now. I have number 43 on right now. And then the blush, I don't know what happened to the blush. I ordered it, it's on the invoice, it's not in the box though. So I did email Chanel, hopefully that will be coming, but I did order a blush as well. I do typically order from the Chanel website for makeup. Shipping's really quick, and I've never had an issue like that, so hopefully it will be resolved quickly. Releases are kind of sporadic right now, and so I'm not sure when new things are coming out. I'm usually surprised by them, but I did want to try some makeup I've had my eye on, and I think it was Abby Bliss White who asked me if I had this, and I didn't, so I thought if she likes it, I have to try it. So it's the Westman Atelier. It's the highlighter. Abby, if this is not the one, let me know, but I'm pretty sure this is what you were talking about. It's the highlight stick. It looks like it's a cooler shade than I would normally pick, but we're gonna try that on together. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I also decided to pick up a couple of other things from Westman Atelier. I picked up the contour stick, and at first, I know it said contour stick, but I was thinking bronzer, but it's very cool tone. So this is in Biscuit, and I'm pretty sure they came out with a different shade recently, but we'll try this one out as well. I don't have a cream contour stick. I have lots of cream bronzers, but no cream contours. I also picked up a blush, and this is in Couchette. This right here, I kind of wanted to see how these would show up, even though they're a little bit lighter. I would usually go for something a little bit more intense, but let's see what this can do. I'm really excited about these because, like I said, I haven't tried anything yet. I was interested in their foundation, but I just couldn't figure out which one to pick up, so we're starting with that. I also forgot from Chanel, I did pick this up. It's a Kohl, and one of you directed me towards another eyeliner that wasn't part of their waterproof eyeliner series. And then I think I got sidetracked, but then I ended up here and I noticed it was a taupey color. And I've been looking for one for the waterline because usually the brightening ones are too light for that area. So I picked this up in the hopes that it would work in the waterline. And actually, I put a little bit on today. So far so good. We'll see how it goes. I did notice too when I swatched on my arm that it was really hard to rinse off, so that makes me think that it's going to stay put. And then the next item, if you didn't catch the video on Friday, I featured this new product by Chantecaille, which was sent to me, so thank you so much, Chantecaille. It's the Future Skin Cushion. I have all 4 of the lighter shades, so I have half of the collection. There are 8 shades altogether, and I actually have on Nude right now. In the video, I kind of blended the two because I had them side by side. So this is purely one of the shades in the shade Nude. And I've had this on for, let me think, how many hours have I had on now? I think I've had it on for probably around 5 hours. So I wanted you to see what that looks like. In case you were wondering about the wear on this, it is amazing. And let me just look at it right now. It does meld more into the skin. So if you do have more oily skin, you can see that it just meshes with the skin and looks like second skin. I can't get over how beautiful this foundation is and how it wears. And when I wore the foundation the first time for the video, I had that on for about 7 hours. 1 hour out of that 7-hour span, I wore a face covering, and when I took it off, I noticed that my makeup looked really, really good. It wasn't transfer proof because I looked at the mask and there was some foundation on there, but the performance of the foundation itself looked really, really nice. Probably one of the best foundations under a face covering that I've worn. So amazing staying power on that. So make sure to take a look at that video in case you missed it. And if you'd like to see all 4 shades, I swatched them on my arm, on my face, compared to other Chantecaille foundations I have. And I'm thinking of picking up Wheat just for my forehead. So we'll see. I don't know if I need it because bronzer can do a lot in terms of bringing the shade back, but we'll see if I pick up Wheat. Then a few holiday gifts that I finally picked up from my mailbox from skinstore.com. They sent over this Espa, I don't know this brand at all, but it's the Optimal Skin Pro Moisturizer. So let me know if you've tried this. It says it's a nutrient-rich hydrator for radiant skin. So it sounds like it does something to your skin to make it more radiant. If you have it, let me know what you think. They also sent over this Ameliorate Intensive Hand Therapy, and I definitely need a hand lotion right now. This one says that it resurfaces the uppermost layers of your skin while providing comfort and long-term relief to very dry, rough hands, which is what I get in the winter, very dry hands. And then they sent over this Alabaster lipstick in the shade Bang, and it looks a little bit light for me, but we'll see. Maybe we can layer it on. I know this brand, but I don't know if I've tried anything from it. So thank you so much, skinstore.com. This is always fun. I left this one wrapped so we could open it together, but it is by House of Sillage. So it has this limited edition packaging. It's a sleeve over their traditional boxes. Actually, I keep these boxes to store things in. So if you look, oh, you can't see, but on top of the cabinet there, I have like the bigger size and then this size, and some things have photos in them. Some have, what else do I have in there? It's like wrapping paper in there. So I love these boxes. I'll also use it to prop up my laptop to get it up higher so I'm not looking down into the screen if I have an online meeting. So these come in very, very handy. But we have the beautiful House of Sillage box as usual. If you've ever ordered anything from House of Sillage, you know what a luxurious experience it is to open up one of their packages, so that's why I like to do this with you. But they sent a lovely note. Okay, so this is the newest spring beauty and fragrance set, and then we have all of the items in there. We've got this, and of course I love the gold with the white. That is beautiful. Each one of these is a work of art. It is like a work of art. These are so beautiful. So this is a, let me see, Whispers of Truth travel spray case. Wow, can you imagine that this is my little travel case? I keep it in my bag. That's the prettiest travel case I've ever seen. And then in here, we've got another box. Ooh, so you open it like this, and inside there are little, oh, those are the things that go in there. That makes sense. These are the Whispers of Truth travel perfumes. So there are 4 in here. Really beautiful scent. Very spring-like, floral, but not too heavy. Really nice. Try some more of that. So you put this travel perfume in here. Yeah, so you tuck it in there, and then you can just spray it like this so the glass won't break. House of Sillage always stuns with their bottles and just the presentation. Gorgeous. And we have in here, I love these because there's always this beautiful case in here. Protector for the case that's inside. Wow, that is beautiful. Really beautiful, vibrant shade for spring. It's actually their new Coral Bow lipstick case. The ultimate accessory with a tropical pop of color for your favorite diamond powder satin finish lipsticks. Some lipsticks to go inside. They sent over the shades Nude Sakura, Exotic Rosewood, Royal Highness, and Royal Seduction. Again, this gift set contains the Coral Bow lipstick case, the Whispers of Truth refill set, the Whispers of Truth fragrance case, and the Diamond Powder lipstick quad set of Royal Highness, Royal Seduction, Exotic Rosewood, and Nude Sakura. This is an $818 value that you can purchase for $485. And if you're interested in just one of these items, they are also available to purchase individually. Thank you again, House of Sillage. Okay, let's keep going. We've got the Orbe Superfine Hairspray. This is the one that The last one we got wasn't the super fine. It was a different kind of hairspray, so I like this one. It's nice and light. It's my favorite hairspray. I don't like any other hairsprays. That's the only one I like. Did receive this from Good Molecules. Thank you, Good Molecules. It's the Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel. So I've been trying it out to see if there's a difference. So my husband really is such a good person to test eye creams on because you can see the difference from eye to eye on him when I apply an eye cream that's effective. So I still have to do that for him, but I'll let you know how well it works. But I've been trying it, but I also use other eye creams, so it's a little bit harder to tell, but we'll definitely let him test it out. I did purchase this again, the Discoloration Correcting Serum. This was one of the regular items I use in my skincare routine in the morning and the evening that I really think has been part of the discoloration improvement. So I do continue to use it and repurchase it, and I actually purchased 2 of them this time. I don't want to forget a couple of things that I've been loving since I featured them. We have the Dior Pink Sakura. This one kind of surprised me. One of the reasons I picked it up is because I had a few people ask me if I was going to pick it up, and if they hadn't asked me, I probably wouldn't have, but I'm so impressed with this. It's so beautiful. These are very wearable. You kind of have to like purple to like this one, but it's very tastefully done. It can be understated if you want, but you can also use these colors here to make them really pop, or you can stick to these if you want it a little bit more subdued, but one of the prettiest spring palettes. And then this one, I think I purchased it after my last haul, but I'm just gonna say, go get this one if you want it because it is limited edition. It's one of the prettiest blushes I've tried. I put on Instagram, is it too early to call favorite blush of the year? Because this one is beautiful, unlike any of the other Chanel blushes I have. Make sure to tune into that video in case you'd like to see it swatched against the other Chanel blushes that I have, because it's not like any of the other ones. If anything, it's more like Manta Ray by Chantecaille, that blush, than any of the other Chanel blushes, but Chantecaille is still a little bit more vibrant than this. And if you go to this video, the Pink Sakura video, you'll see that I try this against the Chantecaille, and you can definitely see the difference between the two and hopefully help you make a decision on if you want this or not. Let me know what you've hauled and what you are anticipating picking up in the near future, because I really feel like I'm the last person to know what the new releases are. I really should be up on what's coming out, but I just for some reason am not. But I so appreciate my friends here on YouTube and Instagram who will direct message me and say, hey, did you see this? This is new. Or you will ask me if I'm going to be reviewing something, and that really helps too. So please let me know what you'd like to see or what you'd like me to pick up, because it really is so helpful. But that is it for today's video, so please take care of each other, stay well. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time.